It is moving abroad for better opportunities, better job, or better healthcare condition. Is it a good choice? So, I'm going to be talking about what I feel, what is my view, and I'm not here to speak on anyone else's behalf. Now, first, let's say that if you are just strictly moving abroad for, to uplift your family, to uplift yourself, to get more exposure and better yourself, and wanted to contribute but you couldn't to this country, and you want, like, to have a better healthcare, better life, better living conditions for yourself, and you want to come out of that particular condition which you are in right now, then I think it's the right choice for you. No one is going to stop you, and no one is demanding nationalism from you. That if you are leaving, you're not a nationalist. You have to treat Earth as a family, and obviously there are other criteria. Is that, for example, you may face racism and all, but that doesn't matter here. But that doesn't matter here. The main thing is that you want to uplift yourself and the people around you. Now, what I believe in, for example, if I have been given an option to settle abroad, just settle, leave India, would I do that? Like, I would never. If I'm being honest, I would never do that. I'm 21 right now. A lot of people can say that since I'm young, I can say this. And there would have been a lot of people like me who believed contributing to this country, contributing to this uh, society, to civilization as a whole, but they just couldn't. And they would just say that you are young, you are naive, and they can, and that's completely okay. That's what they believe in. But what I'm saying is what I believe currently right now, and my beliefs can change. Okay, my beliefs can change, but this is something which I fundamentally like came to a conclusion that this is what I believe. And the thing is that a lot of good mind is just leaving India. They are just leaving India. Being from one of the top institutes of the country, you know that a lot of good mind, a lot of exceptional minds are leaving the country, and that is because of they were not getting enough exposure. And they are completely right on their way, that because they found a system, an ecosystem, or a, you can say, environment where they could thrive, where they had the freedom to explore, where they had the freedom to best with things, where they had a freedom to, innovate. And that's completely okay. But what I believe is that if all of the smart mind would abandon the country, that would put this place in a serious trouble. And it isn't actually a serious trouble right now. But what I believe, it's hard, it's very terrible. It's not manageable. You feel that India is doomed, but it's like at the end of the day, it's still our country, and you have to stand up for it. This is what I believe. Even for a very simplest way, if you want to contribute, because I'm a very critique, I'm a very high critique of the politics and the institutions, the bureaucracy. I'm a big critique of them. But this is something important, that those people do not represent the essence of the country. And for example, every country had a sort of, you can say, a growing period. If you talk about United Kingdom to America and all, and so India has a very long way to go. Now, if you are getting better options, if you are getting better, and you just, as I said, you want to get things better for you, you just leave, you can leave. But if you have the slightest bit of privilege to stay back, to contribute in some way or another, it would make a huge difference. It would really make a huge difference. And I know a lot of people will say it is actually doomed. There is no ease of doing business, there is the ease of doing nothing and all. And I agree with you. And to contribute in a very slightest manner. For example, I would never want to settle abroad is because I love this place. I do not want to leave my city. I do not want to leave, for example, you can say, my state, my country. I do not want to leave it. Of course, I want to travel the world. I want to travel every country. But at the end of the day, I want to be in my city. I want to be in my state. I want to be the people who are near me. And that what makes the essence of India. Should you leave the country for better opportunity if you have the opportunity? Should you not leave the country to contribute to its growth in a very slightest manner? It's up to you. It's you who have to decide of what role you are going to play and what you are demanding from your life. And that will make actually the most difference.